Okay, guys, for those who are interested in how the garden is doing, this is a little short video of the one live I just tried to do to see which spots I could find in the garden, which is my favorite place. It's coming together, y'all. But trying to find a place where I could do lives out here. And after reviewing the tape, the video clip, ain't no place in this garden. It's clear at all. So I'm just going to show you what I was trying to show you guys. This is the little strawberry tower that we did. And we have berries growing all the way around it. Check it out. See if this is what somebody noticed before. There they are. I just saw a little snake, and yeah, hey, I'm doing good, y'all. Normally I would have been ran in the house, hollering for all kind of things to come and save me. But it was just a little garden snake, and I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let's go over to the little dahlia bed where I was trying to show you guys. Been doing a lot of weeding today. But these are the dahlias that my daughter planted last year. They're called dinner plate dahlias. They are absolutely beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful flower. And again, this is something that I've learned recently. The dahlia tubers, it has a tuber at the bottom, kind of like a potato. They're edible. And the flowers are edible. So not only are they beautiful, but in a pinch, you can eat them. Yeah, and those are gladiolas back there. I don't think gladiolas are edible at all. And this is the asparagus bed I was trying to show you guys. It's doing really well. This is the first year because she just planted these. But you can see the little heads have all sprouted up. And again, once these beds are established, we're looking at 30 years of asparagus here. Nothing else you have to do is just mulch it and, very minor things. And that's the elephant garlic in the back, and a different variety. I think Creole garlic, if I'm not mistaken, here in the front. And check out the what do you call these onions? Multiplier onions. Yeah, all through here. Yeah, I see a couple there I need to go and clear some of the straw away from. I'll get that later. But this is what I was talking about. All these different weeds and things in the back. Instead of just ripping it all out, I want to take the time and find out what these things are and if they're medicinal or not. This is a beautiful flower. Even if it's not medicinal, I might pull some of it up and put it like in my wildflower section because it's so pretty. Yeah, so I want to see what all these are and see if they have any medicinal properties. If not, they go into the compost heap. Yeah. And see, we try and utilize everything we can on the homestead. Like this is a wild blackberry. Instead of ripping it up, I'm training it to be in a certain area. So it's not going to just go everywhere like its mother over there in our soon-to-be biochar pile there. But just training it here, and we'll have the wonderful wild, either dewberry or blackberry. I'm not sure which one this is. I think it's a blackberry, but it has absolutely delicious flavor. But yeah, we just have to keep it controlled over here. Yeah. And this is the other one. This is the broadleaf plantain that I was trying to show you guys. See how big the leaves are? Yeah. And this one has medicinal properties. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I know that a lot of people use it to make salves for the skin. I think it's like I don't know. Let me not go there. But I know it's medicinal, and I'm going to be learning all of this stuff. And as I learn, I want to share that with you guys as well. This is the other plant I was telling you about. This is called stinging nettle. If you brush up against this will really sting you and irritate your skin. However, it's highly nutritious, and you can eat it, but there's a way to do it. I'll be sharing that with you guys too, or maybe one of y'all know already. I know you can. And my roses, I need to deadhead them. Yeah. This is the tower I was telling you guys about. And in the summertime, it is just breathtaking. We put loofah gourds here, and the apple gourds, and beans and peas, and it's just beautiful. All kinds of blossoms all over the top of it. It's just beautiful. Here's the raspberry plant. Whoever's following me, again, I know a lot of people saying this is boring, but the people who garden totally get this. But this is the raspberry plant, and she's having pups all over the place. Look at her. Look at her, baby. She's just shooting pups all out. And the goal is to have this full of these beautiful berries. But in the meantime, I utilize the corners of these beds for some little specialty tomatoes that I've been wanting to try. So I'm going to trail them here on the corners. There's another one on the other side there, and it's not going to bother them, but I have 2 more spots of tomatoes. Again, here's some more of the broadleaf plantain, and I decided I was going to leave those there because I pulled this one up earlier, because I'm going to move these to a specific area out of the garden because I want to cultivate these, but I don't want them in here. So I'll get them here and transfer them to someplace else. Yeah, buddy. Here's another weed that most people would pull up, and I pulled up a whole bunch of it. This is violet, this one right here. And I pulled a lot of it up here and did the same thing, made a whole violet bed in my, what I call my butterfly garden. And the violet is also medicinal as well. So as I find them, I just move them out of here and put them where I want them. Yeah. Yeah. Again, this is my thyme. Is this thyme? No, this is oregano. I think it's oregano. Look how lush that is. Lush, 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 lush. And what I did here, this is I think this is the one I said it was ginger. It's either ginger or bird of paradise, but I don't think it's bird of paradise because I wouldn't buy a plant like this unless it had other purposes other than just to be pretty. So I'm kind of thinking this is ginger. And I'm going to cut the top of it. This is the one that got frozen, so I'm going to cut the top of it off, and hopefully it'll re-sprout. We'll see. This is an experiment. And I threw some little carrots in here as well. Again, utilizing every space that I can. This is the ox heart carrots I was showing you guys from the video, the live. And I need to thin these out a little bit more, but these are the ox heart carrots, and they get as big as your fist, and like that, short and fat, delicious. And again, more tomatoes. Every place I can find a spot to put tomatoes. And check out my mint. Look how lush this is. It's just beautiful. So what I'm going to be doing is thinning this out, drying some, and again making teas and tinctures, and drying some for my zoom 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 bars. And more tomatoes, utilizing every area that I can. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. This is the chamomile I was showing you guys before. And the large pieces came back from last year, but I reseeded again with more seed all across the top, and utilized the backside for peas. You know, just another little spot to grow. This is my lone garlic. It looks like an elephant garlic that just came up from last year, but we're going to leave it there and see what it does. My peppers are hanging tight, and this is the one that I thought was a pepper, but I do believe she's perpetrating in my garden. I think that's a sunflower, and if it is, I'm going to move her, but she can't stay here. They have a taproot that is ridiculous. Yeah, more mint over here. And see, my goal is to keep reseeding these big pots with the herbs. So I'll have these, because like mint is very evasive. But keeping it in this pot like this is working out beautifully, and it's beautiful. So that's my plan here for the chamomile as well. Have a big pot of that. More peppers over here. I'm so proud of my garlic. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at my garlic. Just gorgeous. And again, I left some of the like these weeds down here that most people think are weeds, but this is edible. This is called henbit, or dead nettle is another word, another name they're called. Very nutritious, and you can eat them. Yes, 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 yes. You live and learn, y'all. You live and learn. My potato tower is looking kind of jacked up, but this is just an experiment. This time you do the potato, and yeah, you do it with layers, with straw and dirt, and straw and dirt, and potato, straw and paint, and dirt, whatever. But we'll see if it works or not. More tomatoes, but this is a different variety. I have so many different varieties of tomato. This is the pink German tomato. Here, I can't, it's sweet and very low acid, I understand. Great for those yummy, yummy, yummy tomato sandwiches. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then the English peas to go with our carrots. We love peas and carrots, so we did a lot of peas here. Every place I can stick some peas, we did. And check out the peanuts. They're coming up. Aren't they cute? And for you city folk, again, that's never seen what a peanut plant looks like, that's what they look like. And see, here's one that's kind of popped at the top. See the little shell? Yeah. This is the peanut patch. And once the greens get really going, this whole thing will be covered with vines. Beautiful, vibrant green vines. And all the activity is happening under the dirt. And in the fall, after the vines all die down, they turn yellow, you just rip off the vines and then turn the soil over and pick all your peanuts. More tomatoes in the corner there. I think that's the ones that was a blackberry and lucid gem. Yeah. Type delicious. More peppers here. This is the Echinacea plant. Isn't that beautiful? My goal is to have like about 3 or 4 big tubs of these established in the. My goal is to the entire circumference of the garden, all the way around, inside and outside. My goal is to have it full of food, using the fence for trailing, using every space available for food growing, and herbs for medicine and whatever. These are my cucumbers. Again, using just what I have on the homestead. Just the logs here, and just put some soil in there against the fence. Cucumbers can vine. We can pick from this side and the opposite side. Yeah. This is what I call my greens bed. And this is spinach, kale, radishes, Swiss chard. Yeah. And I think I even planted a little sweet pea in the corner right there. These are my different herbs. I can't name these all off the top of my head right now. But my goal, again, is to take all of these herbs. These are all medicinal for something or another. Salves, or for anti-diarrheal or medicine plants. And my goal is to get them all in the big bins like that. Yeah. And we'll have our own apothecary. Outside apothecary. And in this bed here in the front, I planted cilantro in this first row here. And the back row here, I planted dill on that back row there. And these 2 rows in the middle, I planted Italian giant parsley. We planted that last year. It was so lush and beautiful. We don't need a whole bed of that. We had so much parsley. So I'm just going to do 2 rows of parsley. And to try and keep it back, plant cilantro on one side and the dill. So we have one big lush area of greens, seasoning greens. Yeah, and this is what I was trying to show you guys as far as my tomatoes. This bed seems to be doing okay. Not where I think they should be. I think it could be because of the sun, not having enough sun. Y'all leave my son alone. But I think that's what's going on here. But this tomato bed, I'm worried about this one, that it could be a soil issue, because you see how yellow and scraggly they look. I think what I may do is rip these out. I'm going to plant those outside someplace, you know, sacrificial plants. And I've had a lot of those in the past. You plant them outside and you get wild tomatoes growing out there. But I think I'm going to move these and check the soil, and then put some better plants in here, because I really want my tomatoes to, I need tomatoes this year for a fresh eating, of course, and salsa and tomato sauce, and yeah, pico de gallo and all that. Yeah. And here's another bed that we have here. This is the one that I had the radishes. I'm going to do what I did last time, because y'all couldn't see. Again, this is for those who want to. I hope you guys can see. Let's pull one up. Oh, yeah. Check out that little radish. Not cute. Let me wipe it off a little bit. Yeah, see how they kind of, yeah, they're cracked a little bit. Let me see if you can see that. Hold on. Go back a little bit. I want it to focus a little bit. It's kind of hard for y'all to see that, but because it's been raining so much, they're waterlogged. That's what causes your radishes to crack, but they still taste good. So anyway, that's my little radishes, and I need to thin these out again, and I eat the greens. They are delicious. Eat the whole little radish. Just wash the whole thing off, roots and all, and just pop the whole thing in my mouth. It is delish. And in this bed, this is the berry bed, I planted spinach right in the front here, so we can have some little microgreens growing right here. Again, using every little spot you can, guys. These are blackberries here. We have them trailing against the fence here. All the way across here. And we're going to extend it over to that other little wild blackberry bush I was telling you, that one right there. We're going to extend the thornless blackberries up to that point. So we'll have this whole area of nothing but berries. There's another, what is that, y'all? Broadleaf Plantain. Here's the clover. Yeah. And these are the gourds from last year. I need to get them out of here, but they're dry now, so I need to wash them up. Can you imagine what those look like? They were so pretty, just hanging from the bottom of the tower here. They were just gorgeous, and they don't look like that hanging off the vine. They're beautiful and like a variegated green mottled color. So pretty. Oh, and the potatoes. That's what I want to show y'all. In case you guys, city folk, have never seen what a potato plant looks like, this is what the potato looks like on the top. Okay? That's the vine of the potato at the top. Now the activity is happening once it establishes its roots at the bottom, it's going to start spreading all at the bottom underneath the surface. And in the fall, all these greens will die, and you just take the greens off and you turn the soil over. Voila! And it's full of potatoes under the bottom, under here. And this particular bed, I planted Yukon Gold potatoes in this bed. I want to get another bed and plant red potatoes. I love the flavor of those. And the sweet potato tower over there, I want to share that with you. The sweet potato greens you can eat. Delicious. Potato? No, 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 no. You cannot eat potato greens like Irish potato, Yukon potato. You don't eat that. It's poisonous. But you can eat the greens of a sweet potato. Funny, huh? But that's another little tidbit I wanted to share with you guys. I think I done showed you all the garden. Yeah, I think I have. So I'm going to go over here and come over here and sit and talk to y'all. Now, don't y'all run, because I've been working in the garden. I'm going to turn the camera around. And if y'all run, that's your business. Hang on. Hold on. I'm going to pause this so I can set the camera up, okay? Let me make sure I can do this right. Hold on. Okay. I'm not able to figure out how to turn this camera around. So I'm just going to keep talking right here. Let's see if I can find you something better to look at besides that old ugly trailer. I wish the flowers were blooming. I guess it's alright. You can watch. You can look at the marigolds in my time. Alright, that's good. We'll just leave it there. Anywho. The last couple of months have been intense, to say the least, of things that's occurring around us, things that I've discovered or that's been revealed to me. And I had to sit myself down again and say, okay, where are you today in your, and I don't want to say belief system anymore, because I believed a whole bunch of stuff again. Yeah. What does my core tell me? And again, this is for those who are interested. This is part of this journey. And yes, it is my journey, but there's so many of us out there that our stories are so similar. Me sharing this stuff with you guys is therapeutic for me. But I also feel like it's serving a purpose of helping other people that's going through this awakening process as well. Anyway, so what do I think about what's going on? What does my knowing tell me? From everything that I have researched and witnessed and experienced, and is this whole religion thing is a sham. And it is. It's a sham. And I still have so many people coming at me telling me I need to bathe in the blood of Jesus. And no, I'm not bathing in the blood of Jesus. And I don't want you to ask no prayers for me, and don't ask for Jesus' blood to be splashed on me. I don't want no blood on me. That does not resonate in my core. That resonates like crazy stuff to me. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but it sounds crazy as hell to me. It goes against everything in my core. Bathing, what? That whole mindset is to keep folks under control. And it is the whole thing about why is all this occurring? Anyway, the whole religion thing, I'm not buying it. And there's this person that's contacting me that says he is Anu. He is reincarnated. Anu, having the human experience himself. And to where my voice was raised, we were having a conversation. To where my voice was raised, and I, it's so funny because what if this really is Anu, and I'm having an argument or raising my voice at Anu, but critically thinking, that just doesn't resonate with me. Now, this person that I'm speaking to, I feel that there's something special about him. Like there's something special about me and special about you and special about everybody. We have our part. But do I think that he is, maybe he is. Maybe he is Anu. But I don't believe that Anu is the grand creator. I don't believe that Anu is source. I do not believe that. And this person is trying to help me to understand and realize that he is. And Anu is the all of everything. And yeah. So I asked Anu, I said, why? Why is all this happening? Why everything? And he kept trying to give me, well, it has to be because of this and about your diet and you're not following the law and all that. Wait a minute. Why do we not follow the law? You created us, right? So why did you create us to not want to follow the law? If we were created perfect, why did we sin? If that's sin. Well, as a matter of fact, what is the sin? It does not make any sense to me. Yeah. So I don't know what to say about the Anu thing, but he has said things that is either a coincidence that he said these things and they occurred, or he really has some type of something. I don't know. But I will continue to treat him with respect, as I do anyone else. He also says that he is Anunnaki. He says that the Anunnaki are here, and they're waiting in the wings for his command to come on down. Do I believe in the Anunnaki? Do I believe in Planet X? I'm saying believe again. Do I know? I don't know. But from looking at different ancient texts, stuff etched in stone, word of mouth, even the Bible, I'm more inclined to believe that there's something more to this whole alien thing. Again, I totally believe that there are entities out there. And a lot of people says they're demons. They're demons. You got to leave the demons alone. But we don't know for sure if they're demons or not. Do I think some of them are? Yep, I think there's some bad entities out there. But I also think there's some good entities, because I'm an entity. You're an entity. And I don't think I'm a bad person. I don't wish harm on nobody. I just want to live in peace and harmony and happiness and help people and other creatures when and if I can. And if there's other alien beings or entities out there that are like me, that don't mean me any harm, come on down, baby. Anyway, I'm almost at 30 minutes here. I don't know how long I can videotape. Yep, it says I got to go. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Keep your vibrations high. Love you guys. Peace.